welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad. Queen Jolene's on the camera, and we are on air. Box sides are completed. I have to have fenders put on the side of them. I got the fenders from the four-door, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I've got them. There they are. They are not going to fit the side of the box sides. The reason being is they bolted underneath. This is the inside wheel well of the car. You can see where they bolted up in through here, through the dog leg. So the bolt went up through. The bolt has to go through this way, not up through that way. So what's got to go on is I've got to make this fender apply to the side of this box side, which it does not. I want to make it as wide all the way around and be equal on the tire. I can't have it sitting in there like that and the back out like that, because the tire would be scraping on there. So I have to come up with a way to make it the same distance all the way around. So basically, same distance all the way around. And it is not the same distance all the way around. It's wider here than it is here, and it's wider all the way down, all the way back. So this is what I've come up with in my brain. My brain telling me what to do. This is what I've been doing, or this is what I've done. I've taken the tape measure and stuck it in on the tire just to see how far the fender is sticking out. It's about 2.5 inches the fender is sticking out beyond the wheel. So basically I want to do somewhat close on the back fender. And the reason being is because the running board's going to run back and hit that fender. I want it reasonably close. So as I get measuring this fender, the fender is right there. It's 7 wide. Does not matter this second. Let's do this. Let's show you this. On the box sides, I'm going to show you the box sides. On the box sides, I've got a 3/4 inch lip. There's my 3/4 inch lip on the box side. Okay. I got a piece of 3/4 inch square stock here. When I run the box side on the chassis, the box side goes on the outside of the chassis. So I've got 3/4 inch, the box side is about here because it's got a 3/4 inch lip and it sits on the outside of the chassis like this. So what I've done is took some 3/4 inch square stock and did a measurement. Now from the 3/4 inch, which I'm saying is the outside of the box side, 3/4 inch, the square stock, I'm saying the outside of my tire is 8.5. So to give me 2.5 inches on the outside of the tire, so it would be 9.5 would be an inch, 10.5 would be an inch, and then 11 would give me 2.5 inches of fender outside the tire. Let's do it again, just so we get it. 8.5 is the outside of the tire, I'm saying. 9.5 is 1 inch, 10.5 is 2 inch, and 11 inches would be 2.5 inches fender out. So what I need is, I got the outside of the fender here. So what I'm saying is if I look down and just kind of, guesstimate, there's 11 inches. That's how wide I have to make it. Also, I want the fender, I can't just add along this line where it bolted on, because it would be, if I added we'd have something that's 16 inches wide in the back. I cannot do that. I have to get that straight line going to make it all. I want to get this whole face of this fender at 11 inches off the side of this truck bed. So what I figured out is I'm going to do this. Let's go to the narrowest place. So the narrowest place, I'm saying, is about there. There's 11 inches, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to clamp it on the side of that. That should be nice and flat. Glad I left my clamps out. See what we can get done here. I'm going to use the truck bed for measuring. And I don't have to press it that hard, I don't think. Alrighty, let's do it this way. So if I want outside lip, this is what I'm concerned about with, is this outside lip. So if that outside lip is going to be 11 inches, or the fender is going to be 11 inches, trying to get at here. Oh yeah, 11 inches from the outside to the outside of the fender. That's what I need. I need the fender 11 inches wide to give me 2.5 inches out beyond the fender. So there's 11 inches. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 inches would just cover that cutout. Let's do that again. 11 inch right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inches is just enough to get that cutout. So this is what I'm going to do. I got a marker. Nope, changed my shirt. Damn it. I had a bunch of markers. Jolene's got a list and she's getting it done. She's checking it twice. She's an amazing woman, boys. She's an amazing woman. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and measure. So 11 inches, and I'll get a 6-inch piece. This is the smallest area here, a 6-inch piece. Covers my cutout there. It covers my cutout there. If you want to come on this side and see. So basically what I'm saying is about 11 inches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at the 5 inch, it's 6 inches. So that's just going to cover that cutout. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to mark it, get my glasses on. I'm going to mark it 5 all the way around the fender because that's where my piece will go on. I'll cut a 6-inch strip out of that. I'll add it to the fender at the 5-inch mark from this area. Hope that makes sense. So I'm going to go 5-inch. Just do a little ways. 5-inch. 5-inch. I gotta get in there somehow. Stop it. 5-inch. There's one in between there. You see how it sure is changing. That's almost 11 inch there. You see how it's changing all the way down. So I'm saying that's my line that I need to add a 6-inch piece to. Check these ones again. So I'm saying if I add a 6-inch piece to that line, or to where I've got it dotted on, my fender should be equal out at 11, which give me 2 over each. So that's my fender. Got to try to keep my brain in order here for a minute. I'm going to do a 6-inch piece, and what I have decided, or what I'm coming up with, it has a 90 right here where it bolts onto the side of the box. That's the way it's supposed to be. This is what fit the car. I'm not going to use that 90. It kind of chiseled out there, not that great. Basically, this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to run my 6-inch piece on my line all the way around, so I get that shape. I'll put it through the roller, and I have a nice shape. There's a couple different ways that I could do it, but I think I'm going to go with just putting the metal on first and adding the 90 on after. And the reason being is I feel like doing the 90 before I put the piece on, it's just going to give the fender, it's going to make it a little bit harder, in my opinion, to go in there and shrink it and get this shape going here. Sometimes when you shrink the metal, sometimes it makes the 90 nice, but the 6 inches that are out that way, it doesn't get that shape nice. Basically, I want to get a nice shape in the fender, so if I can just get a nice flat piece of metal to go all the way around, and then I can lay my I can weld a 90 all the way along it after. That's what I'm going to do. You can make a 90, put it in the brake and make your 90 and add your piece and put it on. You can do that. Yes, you can. And I might for this part, maybe. I'm not sure. I might for this part where it's straight. But this part, I will not do that. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use a flat piece of metal to go around there and get it on there first and then do my 90. Let's cut a 6-inch strip and start it. So we're cooking with gas with the box. We just got to get some fenders to go on it. That's all. 6-inch. I'm going to use the plasma cutter to cut this. I just think it'll be a lot quicker. We're going to grab some grips behind you there, sweetheart. Sorry. These ones will work. Going to have to get that going first there. Ouch! That bit me. Right in the same spot I bit myself with the hammer. Yow! Alrighty. All right, there we got 2 clamps going. Just wondering if I can get that first cut. I can. That'll be nice. Get that cut. Get the plasma cutter going here. Got the Tomahawk 375 Lincoln Air. I like this one because it's got the little tiny. Does that hurt? Got the little tiny guard there that it has. Usually I take the guard off everything, but that guard's nice. I can run that guard along the ruler, and it really works out nice. Let's plug in the air. This thing also has a built-in air compressor, but where I have an air compressor, I generally just use it anyways. Alrighty. I need you to kiss that better for me, Jolene. That hurt. Damn it. That hurt. Alrighty, let's put this on here. Are you laughing at me? Or are you just laughing with me? Laughing with me, boy. She's laughing with me. Here's that one. Just trying to eye the center of the. Stop it. So I just run the guard along there and it cuts right along that. Beautiful, I say. Not as beautiful as you, Jolene. Not as beautiful as you, but beautiful. Alrighty, put some gloves on. It's been a while since I used that. The fenders seem to be not very thick gauge. They do not. Probably 20. Yeah, maybe a little thicker. Woohoo! She's my lady. Beautiful. We're gonna need two. Let's do another 6-inch piece. And also, if I added the flange on, which I think I'm gonna do after, I'll talk myself into it. I don't think I got enough metal here. So we'll go with what I said I was going to do. I've got some 14, I think it's 14. Some 14 there. I think I might like to make my lip out of the 14. What I'll do is I'll just lay it down, trace it, cut it, and weld it to it. I think we should be fine. Or should I just, can't make up my mind right at the present second. Why does it have a full 90? To make the fender stronger. You know, I can't have, Jolene's asking me why not just have tabs on it where it can bolt on. Well, that means that this piece here would have nothing for that little felt or the little fender seal that goes down through there. It would have, wouldn't sit up tight, so there'd be rust in between that, you know, water go down through there. It just wouldn't be good. We're putting tabs on it. You'd want it all the way down so it bolts all the way on. Put a seal in between the fender and the box side. Whatever. How long is that? No, I'm just going to cut a 6-inch piece going with what I'm doing. Sometimes it's hard to make up your mind what you want to do. And I'm going to weld the 6-inch piece along and add the 90 after. And make sure when you do your fenders that you do it the way you want to do it. And don't get mad in the end when you say, geez, I should have done it like he did. It's a little easier. Basically. I'm looking at the easiest way. Trying to. I think it's going to be the easiest way. Hoping. It's going to be welding, yes it is, but where it's on the edge like that, it'll be painless. What I mean by painless, it'll go quick and it'll grind off nice. That's what I'm trying to say. It'll grind off nice. Here we go. Now I got that thing on there. I don't want that on fire. Let's do this. Okay, go this way and get it cut off. Put something on that side. That'll work. That'll work. I'm gonna move this to the other side so I don't trip over it. Just don't want to cut my table. It's not right on 6, I can tell you that. That better. Yeah, let's go with it. Watch yourself, yeah. That worked out really nice. I'll let that go so it clears the air. Good, nice. Let's get the slag bead off this. and get it applied to that fender. Sure stays on zip cuts, eh? So basically I'm just widening out a set of fenders to fit a truck side. That's basically all I'm doing. I guess we all realize that, but nothing too extravagant. It's just trying to get it right. Piece right here. And remember, there's other ways to do this other than the way I'm doing it, that's for sure. You do it your way. Make sure you make yourself happy. That's how you make yourself happy, doing it your way, if I haven't told you already a million times. That's the secret to happiness. If you don't know already. Come on. My way is going to seem like a lot of welding. There's not much that I don't do requires a lot of welding, but I feel like my way will make a better fender. It'll make a better fender is how I feel, or what I think it will. Let's stand this bad boy up. As you can see, we don't need, as you can see over here, we don't need that whole piece of metal. We got a few holes there. We may as well go with it though. We may as well go with it. Let's put a piece on. Let's put a piece of the roller first. I'm going to roll a piece. Box sides are completed. I'm going to stick this right here. Tops have been ground off. You can see what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as Jolene, but gorgeous. Set that there. Gonna get the roller out. And you don't need a roller to roll it. You can bend it as you go along if you want to, but I feel like I want to roll it. Remember, it's my party and I cry if I want to. So, what's going to happen is I feel like I'm going to put these pieces on, and then I'm going to do like I always do, run the zip cut down through them and apply it. Now, let's get a couple clamps here. It might be harder than I think. It always is. I wonder if I can set it up on something and maybe I can set it against this. Here we go. There we go. I want to get it down to the bottom. I'm saying that's running board there, so. Come on. Alrighty. See if we can get that line going there. Good. And I feel like doing this out of 2 pieces would be very hard again. It'd be a little bit harder than doing it with 1 piece. I'm going to undo this. I'm going to have to bring that over and plug the air. I'm going to have to move that and bring it over here because the welder right here. And it's hooked to the 220. Just be a minute. When you're working in your shop, you know, and you watch me do this. When you're doing your stuff, and you're building your car and you're building your project and that sort of stuff, see how fast you can do it. See how fast you can do it. I always like to see how fast I can do it. And the reason being is, you know, you want to do a good job at all times, but it's always see how fast you can do it, how fast you can get it done. Just going to move that there for a second. I might put the fender up against that. I feel it's, maybe I'll take a couple more clamps here. I'm going to be able to get it in there. Nope. Okay, I'm going to tack it on with the welder as I go along. Wow. Hard to hold. Hard to hold. But I'm going to get it though. Let's do this. Nope. Let's get the welder going and I'll get the fender on after. I just have to deal with it, I guess. Just have to deal with it that way. The clamps I don't think are long enough to get in that way yet. Or I get one big one on I got there. But we'll get this undone. Get the gas turned on. We'll get to start tacking it on. And then we'll get going. So I've got little marks that I'm going to go by. And I'm going to apply this bad boy on. Do it. Alrighty. Where it's tight, I'm going to put 1 tack on it down the bottom here. Now I can still move it. I can still move it. Jack stand. Stop it. Ah! Here's what I'm talking about. See what happens. Need this long one. one on the other side of that cutout. I do so. I want to go over just a little bit further. True life struggle right here. True life struggle. I'm saying it's in place now. I've got 2 tacks to weld on it. I'm saying it's in place. I'm hoping that I can get that. I'll keep working it along. Get over there. See? The hard thing. I'm saying I've got it out of place already, but that's what I'm saying. You can see how it's out of place already. Excuse me, sweetheart. Gonna knock that second spot weld off and move it over a bit. When I can move it over. I can move it over to the line. But what happens, it gathers metal on me. Yeah. Let's see. A little bit of gathering metal going on. If I can cut that off. I really don't want any gathering of metal going on. I don't want to shrink this piece. I want to make it fit. Stop it. Ugh. True life struggle, people. True life struggle. That's not bad. Close to the exact same spot, I know. No. Not what I want. You can see how it's running nice and flat and then it veers off the line, so we obviously haven't got it on there right. I have to move it. Move it, move it, move it. I'm going to come up further. just does not. Stop it. Wow, just not being very nice. It's not being very nice. Try it up there. We're off the line a little bit. Wow. Hard to hold. This is where a feller could lose his patience. Don't do it, Chad. Don't do it. Take this off. When it's your turn to do this, tell me how it is. Tell me how it goes. Stop it. Wow. Having a hard time, sweetheart. Having a hard time. It's like trying to hold a wet noodle. Nice. First time I said that, isn't it? Alrighty. Now, that's fitting really nice and tight all the way along there. I got a little bit of gap going on right there. I'm going to hold off for a minute, and the reason being I'm fine with that. Now, so that's my new flat edge that's going to lay on the box side. So I need a 90 on that. Don't know if you can picture it or not, but trying to have a 90 on that before I've done that would be twice as hard. Slide that back on there. Like to get it tight. And need a ground. Alrighty. Whew, that was hard. Did you like that, sweetheart? That was hard. Basically, that's what goes on when you're trying to do that. And that's going down there tight. It's got a little bit of gap there. This is all going tight. This trying to do it in one piece, I would say, is pretty near, I won't say it's impossible, but it's quite hard if you want to have it clamped down, that's for sure. Now, thinking that we want to add this piece onto that piece and run it right down our line. That's what I'm going to do. I'll put the roll in it after. I'm just going to try to go for it. There's no secret to this. It's just trying to get it, I guess. I got jack stands underneath of it. I got the clamps holding it up. The fender's a wet noodle right now. It wants to take off everywhere. Basically, I'm trying to make it work. I'm going to apply it. One tack, it's going to hold it for you. Two, you're saying it's in place. I'm going to clamp it up. Apply it here. I'm hoping it's straight, because if not, I've got it applied on there. Alrighty. What if I could set it on top of the tire? That would help me. Just gonna see if I can set it on top of the tire. It might not work, and it might not. Stay. Go with that clamp. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Let's pull this forward. Ooh, lovey-dovey. Just gonna hold that down. We're close. Nice and tight. I'll nail it on there. Basically right on the line. Nice and tight, right? Nail it right on there. I'm saying that we got it on there straight, and the reason being is we're hitting our lines, hitting our marks. You gotta like it when you hit your mark. Ooh, lovey-dovey all the time. Beautiful. Alrighty. I'm just going to put it on the edge. Get a little action going on there with the fender. Wonderful. Wonderful. Nice and tight. Tight and right. All right, just gonna hit that again. So. I'm just going to nail it down there at the end. It's not the tightest, but it's going to hold it. It's going to hold it. It's going to hold it. All right. Now. Cut that off. I guess basically what's going to happen is I'm going to cut that off. Then I'm going to take the fender and lay it over on top of the box side and see if it lays flat. Shut this off. Just taking a look at the bottom of the fender. I want to make sure that I get it going. Make it a little bit long. Basically, it'd be the best thing to do. I'm going to cut it off. I'll add my piece underneath after. So it's a little bit long. Everything went well, other than the struggle to put it on. I've got a little bit of gap going on there. I think that can be dealt with when we put the fender together. If you want to see, like, everything's tight all the way along nice. There's a little bit of gap going on here, just a little bit of going on there I think is fine. So you can see it. What I'm talking about, everything's tight. Right in here, there's a little bit of gap. This means there's a little bit too much metal. When we zip it, then we can bring it together. We can probably bring the fender up to meet that. That's what I mean. I'm going to run the zip cut through it after a bit and zip weld it together. Or zip cut it and then butt it together. Excuse my licorice. Alrighty. Box sides are not light. They've got some heft to them. But I didn't want something that warped all up on me, you know. I didn't want to do no body work, basically. Let's take this off. Now, what I'm saying is that's a nice tight fender now. Not all floppy and going on. It's nice. Excuse my licorice. Nice. That's what we want right there. Look at that. Beautiful. You know, that's what we want all the way around. Nice and tight and right. Beautiful. So basically that's what I have to do with both fenders. This fender here, where this one's curved in like that, you can come over this end, baby, if you want, please. You can see this fender's curved in like that. Not even going to worry about that. We have a new fender now. It goes in like the way I've got it going on. I don't have to bend that in like that. Now, if I tried to mock that before, I would have, you know, caused myself an issue trying to bend that around, trying to do whatever. Now I can just add my 90 to this and be done with that. That's nothing anymore. So basically what's going to happen now is that fits really nice on that fender. I did not distort the fender in any way. When you start putting your 90 on it, sometimes you'll find you'll distort your fender to fit your piece that you're putting on. I did not distort the fender at all. Now I have to put a lip around it. Basically, that feels really good. That was well done. That was well done. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Very happy. Sits up nice and right. Very happy. Looks nice and, you know, let's take a measurement of it. Ooh, looks good. Looks about 11 inches. Ooh, that looks good. Awesome. So basically, I'm saying that's our fender. Now I have to put that 90 on. Got time for that? 50. We're at 50. Basically what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you. I got some 14, I think it is, left over. I'm going to just put pieces on. I might weld a couple pieces together, and then what I'll come in and do is, I'm not sure if I'll use this. I might use this. Just like this. Come in like this. There's my first piece. About weld that all the way along there. And then I'll make a lip all the way along. That's nice and sturdy and right. It's going to be quite a bit of welding, but I feel like that was the easier job to do that. And that's why I'm doing it. You do it your way, take what you like, and throw away what you don't. But I'm happy that I do not have the fender all distorted to fit something that I've made on the shrinker stretcher. Because I could have done that, you very well could have, but I thought it over. I think this is going to be easier. So if I want my next piece, I'll put it up there, trace that piece, and I'll weld together and I'll make a whole lip. So basically what I can do, or what I might do, is I might lay a bunch of it on the floor and then trace the whole fender with one piece. Maybe while we tack a few of these together. Show you. What's that? That's fine? Alrighty. Thanks for coming back. We appreciate it. If you like what I've done, put a like in and put a comment in. If you don't like what I've done, put a like, put a comment in. Share if you like. And subscribe if you like. But basically I have to make fenders to fit the box sides. And right there I'm very happy with the way that fender is going to fit. I have to zip cut it and then butt weld it all together and put a lip on it. So there's a fair bit of work into it. But I'm not scared of working. And neither should you be. Have a good day, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment.